what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 8, Episode 1. Let's get into it.
Dr. Ware.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Almost ready. Can't believe we're finally going. I mean, I know I should have been ready a long time ago, but I needed some of these materials.
The talks have stalled again.
Did she dye her hair?
You're kidding me.
It's a complicated situation.
The Antarctic Treaty was established to promote scientific research in the area.
With the interest of progress.
Okay, that's not
for
the same
all
actress.
mankind, not just that of the United States.
Why would they?
So
Hold
are
on.
the other
What happened to the other actress? Whatever, I don't care. But, I mean, if you're gonna recast, at least get someone with the same hair color. I mean, you got someone with the same hairdo, not the same hair color. Weird.
7 nations all claiming shared jurisdiction. I mean, Article 1 states quite clearly there can be no establishment of any military base and no testing of any weapons.
And so meanwhile, Jack just stays frozen in a stasis pod down there? He sacrificed himself to save us, all of us, not just this country.
It's just going to take more time.
In the meantime, we just sit here and do nothing.
I'm sorry, Dr. Jackson.
Daniel.
No looking at intro. Actually, Tony probably would have edited it.
What about Colonel O'Neill?
Look, I know what he means to the three of you. We all appreciate the sacrifice Colonel O'Neill made.
Took!
The Asgard can help him. Last time they were able to erase the ancient knowledge
Okay.
from his mind before it killed him.
We've
It's
tried
so
contacting
weird.
them.
Why?
What do you suggest we do?
Why all of a sudden do you have
You're aware of
hair?
how we helped the Asgard trap the replicators in the time dilation field on the planet Hala.
Yes, that was a couple of years ago, right?
Basically, we know that that trap is only going to hold them for so long. Thor and the Asgard must be monitoring the situation. If we can get there, we should be able to contact them.
I'm sorry. Request denied.
That cargo ship was modified using the knowledge of the ancients. Now, there is no guarantee that anyone will ever be able to figure out how it was done.
And as the most likely person on the planet to figure it out, are you saying that if I don't let you attempt to contact the Asgard, you won't even try?
I would never say that.
So, how'd you talk Weir into letting us go?
I didn't. I talked her into letting us go. You're staying here. We need you here. You're our best chance at deciphering whatever information's in that ancient outpost.
If we fail, you will be O'Neill's only hope.
Hey, Teal'c. So you want to talk?
Concerning what subject?
I don't know.
Your hair?
Kayak.
Fine. How is Pete Shanahan?
He's fine.
Seriously, what was the point in him finding out about the
I'm not
Stargate if we
supposed to
haven't
take
seen
every
him
time I
since?
step into the Stargate, but still, I'm trying to stay positive. Get you a sandwich.
Nobody's talking about his hair. This is like season 5 of Angel, when Gunn got hair. It was like...
Daniel,
Elizabeth? Just wondering if you'd heard anything.
they're still bogged down.
This sort of international negotiation exactly your area of expertise?
Unauthorized off-world activation.
I'm receiving a signal.
Did they get upgraded computers? They look thinner. They're not like the boxed computers that...
It's Goa'uld.
What does it say?
I don't know.
It's from one of the system lords, Camulus, Celtic god of war.
I'm not familiar with him.
I've never had any contact with him before. Wow.
Yeah, of course. Wow.
Sorry, it says he wants to arrange a meeting for the purpose of negotiating a treaty.
A Goa'uld wants to arrange a treaty with us.
Not just one Goa'uld, all of them. System lords. I want to send representatives here.
How is there even any left?
As soon as we drop out, I'll start broadcasting a signal. If the Asgard are monitoring the region, they should find
It's
us.
over 9,000!
Should we not be able to see the planet?
Yes?
We're experiencing the effects of an extremely powerful gravitational force.
Something's not right.
Sublight engines are at maximum, yet we are not moving.
There's only one thing I know of that could create this kind of gravitational pull.
Black hole?
The president has authorized me to pursue negotiations with the Goa'uld.
Okay.
You don't think I can handle it?
I didn't say that, but if I may, you don't sound all that confident.
Well, as you said, I have brokered my share of international negotiations. This will just be my first Interplanetary one.
The System Lords can't be trusted either as a group or individuals. They're posturing egomaniacs, driven by an insatiable lust for power, each one capable of unimaginable evil.
See, why should I be nervous? Sounds like an average day at the United Nations. Look, I'm not afraid to admit that I need help. So what can you tell me?
He just told you.
The High Council of the System Lords is a rather flimsy coalition of the most powerful ghouls in the galaxy. Who only cooperate when it suits them.
I assume I can't just open the iris and let the representatives just walk through.
No, that would probably be a bad idea.
Good.
We are now being pulled backwards. Perhaps if we divert power from the shield.
Right now, they're the only thing holding the ship together.
I do not believe there is any other choice.
The mixing here is not great. I can't hear him very well.
Diverting power.
We are now moving forward.
It's not going to be good enough. We're losing hull integrity.
Oh god! Well, there goes that, vessel. Ship, whatever.
Your timing is impeccable.
Thor, you're the only one who can save Colonel O'Neill.
As you have said, he is being preserved in stasis at the moment. I will be glad to return with you to Earth as soon as my mission here is completed.
What is your mission?
I must wait here until I am certain the replicators have been destroyed. You may have noticed that Hala's sun has collapsed into a black hole.
Just before the back of our ship was torn off.
I'm sorry I did not reach you sooner. I was not expecting you.
Yeah, you haven't been responding to our attempts to contact you.
Time-space distortions caused by the black hole have been interfering with my ship's long-range communications.
Understandable.
Indeed. For some.
The time dilation field was only a temporary measure. We knew the time it would take for the replicator humans to reach the machine would translate to less than 2 years outside the field. Therefore, a more permanent solution was devised.
You collapsed the sun.
By artificially increasing its gravitational field, yes.
That's pretty cool.
As you can see, the planet has already broken apart. However, a large number of replicators have managed to come together in a coherent mass that has yet to pass the event horizon. Interesting.
What is it?
The mass of replicator blocks have begun moving away from the event horizon. Their course indicates they are headed this way.
Open the iris. Welcome to Earth. Allow me to introduce...
We are not interested in your name.
Really? I find it generally helps so much.
Prefer to present our offer so we can spend as brief a time as possible on this planet.
Right this way.
They have fired upon us.
Can it penetrate your shields?
It is more than likely. The hull has been breached. The projectile was likely composed of replicators. They are not visible to my ship's scanners. This is how they have boarded Asgard ships in the past.
Does he just have those laying around, or did he teleport those into?
Situation among the System Lords. In order to avoid open war, we came to an agreement to divide his territories and his armies evenly.
How civilized of you.
Yes. Unfortunately, one among us has broken that agreement.
Oh no, don't tell me. Let me guess. It's
Ball.
He was able to learn the location of the planet where Anubis was creating his call warriors.
Baal got there before you did it and found a way to program the soldiers to serve him.
With those Orak at his command, Ball has tipped the balance of power in his favor.
Orak?
Unspeakable.
In battle, the Call are far superior to the Jaffa. Already, many among us have begun to speak of capitulation, much as they did with Anubis. If that happens, Baal will indeed be unstoppable.
Well, this is all very interesting, I'm sure, but I fail to see what it has to do with us.
My master wishes to say, it is well known that Tauri possess a powerful new weapon.
Yes, we use it to kill Anubis and destroy his fleet.
By means of this weapon, Baal can be prevented from conquering the galaxy.
Major Carter! Thor, it is Teal'c. Major Carter was beamed away. Is she in your presence?
I did not do it. The replicators must have her.
I have eliminated all of the replicators I could locate.
There is no way of knowing if there are more. The replicator ship has entered hyperspace.
Can you follow?
Yes. Before you destroyed them, the replicators managed to access the ship's computer. They learned the location of Orilla, the planet where we are attempting to rebuild the Asgard civilization. I assumed it would be their first target.
What is your reasoning?
Orilla is rich in neutronium, which is a key element in Asgard technology. It is also essential for the creation of human form replicators.
Major Carter.
Fifth.
I imagine you never expected to see me again.
I'm sorry we left you behind, but we had to do it. We couldn't risk the others getting out. You know what they're capable of. I know you must be upset.
Upset?
We betrayed you. It must have hurt. See, that's the part of you that's most like us. The human part of you.
Well, this is coming back to bite her in the ass, isn't it?
I understand how you feel.
No, you don't. You couldn't. But I promise, you will.
This is like some T-1000 shit.
How many planets are protected under this treaty?
27 if you include Earth.
And what good is it if the Asgard aren't actually available to protect anything?
At one time they were. More recently we've been trading on the threat. Kind of a big bluff.
Well, Baal is about to call the bluff.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. Earth is safe so long as the Goa'uld think we can defend ourselves.
But that's a bluff, too.
Yeah, more or less.
When I was a kid, my dad used to have these weekly poker games. All I remember is smoke make my eyes water. Starting to wish I paid more attention.
I'm sure you've misrepresented the truth before in negotiations.
Actually, no. My job has usually been to get people to recognize the truth.
Well, if they even get a hint of the fact that we can't use the ancient weapons to defend ourselves, trust me, this game is over. Too dramatic.
At this point, not for me.
I am sorry, but we have no choice. If the human form replicators reach Orilla, they will have the resources to replicate many thousands of times. We cannot allow that to happen.
So be it.
Why are you doing this?
You think you deserve better?
You can see my thoughts. You know I didn't want to do it.
I suppose, in a way, I should thank you. It was because of what you did to me I came to realize my full potential. I am more human than the others. At first, I thought it was weakness. But now I see. It makes me capable of so much more.
Fifth, please.
My brothers and sisters will devour entire civilizations in order to replicate. But they will know nothing of cruelty, or betrayal, or revenge. Not like us. Isn't that right? Major Carter.
Enough! With each passing moment, Anubis grows more powerful.
Anubis is gone.
You mean Baal?
My master is fatigued. We request a short adjournment.
Silence! I mean, no adjournment. We know you will have a formidable new defensive weapon, but with it, you must wait for your enemies to come to you, and that can be dangerous. What if an enemy were to devise a means of defeating this weapon?
What exactly are you offering?
Hyperdrive engines.
We know you have battleships that are not capable of interstellar travel.
We are offering you a means of producing a fleet of ships as advanced as the Goa'uld attack vessels. You can take the fight to the enemy.
We are slowing down. Something is interfering with the controls. The auxiliary control console outside the engine room.
Your offer is very generous, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to decline.
You would be able to hold protected planets treaty with or without the aid of the Asgard.
How can you blindly reject such an offer?
Because we're not about to fight your battles for you in exchange for a couple of hyperdrive engines that may or may not do us any good in the long run. And especially since we already have that technology at our disposal.
You have viable hyperdrive technology.
Yes, we do. And with the help of the Asgard, we're in the process of implementing it right now. So thank you very much.
This ancient weapon, such an advanced piece of technology. The power requirements must be enormous. Even simple maintenance must be extremely difficult, given your limited capabilities.
We manage.
We got a CPM now.
But I wonder what Ball would think if you were to receive intelligence that the weapon was temporarily out of commission.
Ball would never fall for that. He knows how desperate you are. I think he might find this information a little bit convenient.
Perhaps, but you leave us few options.
Okay, we'll do it.
We will?
In exchange, we want Ball's territory.
What do you mean?
Well, that's the way it works, right? When one system lord kills another, he takes over his armies, his fleet, his planets. That's what we want. Everything in Ball's possession.
You cannot be serious.
If we're gonna be the ones who destroy Ball for you, why should we settle for anything less?
Preposterous. We can't accept those terms.
Take it or leave it.
We must send a message to the other system lords to advise them of the current situation.
Go ahead.
The problem has been eliminated.
Unfortunately, the replicators are now beyond our reach. We are too late to stop them from reaching the new Asgard homeworld.
I guess you did learn something from your father's poker games.
Always bet big when bluffing? I just had to do something to keep them talking. I mean, it looks like they're gonna try to draw Ball here no matter what we said.
Well, we can be pretty sure they're not going to agree to our terms.
We may have to revive Colonel O'Neill.
What?
If they suspect we're bluffing, they'll come here and take the weapon for themselves. If they don't, they'll trick Ball into coming. Either way, we may actually have to use that weapon again to defend this planet.
We don't even know if there's enough power to fire another shot.
I know.
If you try to revive Jack without the Asgard standing by, it'll kill him. In fact, he'll probably die before he can do anything to help us.
Let's copy the message the Goa'uld sent back to the system lords.
We need to know what they're thinking.
Stop it, please.
Why should I?
Dick, you can't change what happened. Is this making you feel better? I never intended to abandon you.
But you did. You gained my trust, then you used me and left me behind.
It wasn't my decision.
You could have come back for me.
There was no time.
Time? Thanks to what you did, I had plenty of time to think about what a fool I was.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what we did to you.
Yes. You are now.
Part of being human is having compassion. Learning to forgive.
Yes. I'm not there yet. I need more time.
Progress?
Are you?
Yeah, it's basically a confirmation of what we suspected. They think we're bluffing, but have no way of confirming their suspicions, so they're not sure what to do.
They could still try and draw Ball here. Let him figure it out for them.
Yeah, that's dangerous for them, because if we can't power the weapons...
Which we can't.
Ball would end up with both Earth and the ancient outpost in his possession.
Unscheduled off-world activation.
This is weird. What's happening? Our guest just got a response.
The enemy ship has been destroyed.
Carter?
I am sorry, Teal'c.
It's unfortunate you're being recalled. I thought we were making such good progress.
Your demands are ridiculous. We have no choice but to terminate negotiations.
Well, give my regards to Ball.
Shut it down. What?
What is the meaning of this?
Second message. They've been recalled because the system lords have decided to test their defenses. They're sending a ship to attack Earth. It'll be here within the hour.
Well, that's not good. Hey, what's up, you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrightio, well that was Season 8, Episode 1 of Stargate SG-1. It's alright. Lots of, like, politics, like, stuff in this episode, so there's that. Yeah. Don't have much else to say about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.